There's a lot of noise out there about the role of red meat in the diet and whether that is good or bad for you. But unfortunately, a lot of that noise is not substantiated by strong science. And so we commissioned this research to actually get that credible science, to be able to have an informed conversation about where red meat fits within a sustainable, well-balanced diet, and what the health and well-being impacts are on people.
Well, I mean, I think it's the first time that this particular type of research has been done, directly comparing some meat, and in particular pasture-raised meat, with a meat replacement, so a non-meat meat. And they're big business, but I don't think there's really yet the basis of science behind them to understand what are the implications for our health.
So we're actually focusing on young adults because that is an age group where they're potentially thinking about, meat alternatives, and they're also the age group that we may be able to intervene before chronic disease sets in.
There is a lot of misinformation out there about red meats, alternative proteins. On the internet, it's really common to have people piping up or almost sharing things without truly research-backed opinions. It's quite easy to fall into that, and I think it's important for people to have the facts out there and the research-backed consensus around them.
We have scientists, food scientists, agricultural scientists, nutritionists, and social behaviour scientists that have come together around the study. So looking a lot deeper into the impacts that it has on not only the health, but also the well-being, people's physiology, moods, satisfaction, well-being, sleep patterns, stress and the like. So looking to provide a much more complete package of the health and well-being impacts of red meat within a balanced diet.
We've got digestive responses, appetite response, how they feel about the meal, whether they like the meal. We're looking at their protein and amino acids, extensive blood lipid profiles, inflammatory response. So a lot of outcome measures.
We're trying to focus on educating the participants around what a healthy diet is and how meat can be part of that. So we're not using meat as a singular ingredient or as a singular food product. We're making meat a part of someone's complete diet. And so part of the research is looking at how can we make sure that people are eating less sugar-sweetened beverages, less takeaway, and learning more how to cook meat, how to cook vegetables, how to include that as part of their diet.
Consumers are making quite a range of ideological decisions about their food. In terms of protein and red meat in particular, consumers are looking for things like the environmental impact, animal welfare, and they're looking and seeking out products that they believe will be beneficial for their health. So red meat, from our perspective at least, we believe that it has a role in a well-balanced, sustained diet because it does provide those health benefits that consumers are looking for today. New Zealand's agricultural system or production system also delivers some of those environmental credentials. We have a natural-based farming system, pasture-raised animals. They roam freely and enjoy, the natural elements that we find in New Zealand's climate.
And obviously for New Zealand, it's, red meat's an important part of our export economy, and so being able to sell that with good scientific evidence and to clearly articulate some of those benefits is a really important thing.
This research will give consumers the right kinds of information to make informed decisions and to have a very positive eating experience when consuming natural New Zealand grown beef and lamb.